Hey guys, today we're talking about why I don't like Pro Series. So I'm not really gonna tell you what you already know, but I'm also gonna be telling you what you already know. So, of course, there's that teeth wearing issue, which everybody covers, well, and it's a big problem. Some people just brush it off, but yeah, it is still a big problem because it'll ruin your drivers, it'll ruin like your experience, and your base won't lock well. So that is an issue, but my second reason, did I already make this video? I feel like I did. Maybe this is part two. I don't remember, but my second reason is the fact that they're not compatible with Hasbro. But I'm starting to feel a little bit better about this, but also still mad about this because I we all asked for this, so like Hasbro can like maybe add rubber to a Joker or like or make a accurate tip or we didn't ask for this TT copycat kind of system, but here we are. I mean, how would you feel if Takara Tomy did something like a noob series just to imitate Hasbro so they could get their exclusives and all that? That would be kind of weird, but like anyway, I just don't really like Pro Series all that much. I mean it is good, and I don't wish anything bad on it, but it's just really meh. And at least the GT layers are compatible with their Scaratomis, but like still you can't mix up the drivers, and you can't mix up the drivers with the like for normal Pro Series base like the Josie and all that stuff. You can't put Pro Series drivers on Takara Tomy because that's bad, and you can't do vice versa. Or no, wait, you can't do the opposite. Like Takara Tomy layers on, no wait, Takara Tomy drivers on Hasbro's teeth. But the only time you can do that is with the GT system because you can actually put Takara Tomy layer weights and chips on Pro Series, which means you can put TT drivers on that. So that's a kind of good. So it's still compatible with its reliable source, but like still, it's just kind of weird to even call it Hasbro. But I mean, at least they made it their own Scaratomi Stadium, which is pretty nice. So that maybe you don't have your base scraping on the floors after they get run out or over finish. But like my third reason for not liking Pro Series, it's gonna have to be the like on top of number two, the fact that you can't the fact that you can't put them with other Hasbro. On that rail, but also kind of different. You have the issue of how many Pro Series base are they gonna make? Because how many Pro Series base they're gonna make is how many base you can customize with. So hopefully they're probably not gonna do the whole Bruce franchise all over again. So we might just get limited stuff, and hopefully they stop at sparking and actually give us, or maybe they don't even have to stop. They can just make another one simultaneously, another like Hasbro Beyblade brand, like kind of like a Beyblade vs Legends, where you can actually use them with Hasbro. Because I want to use Extend Plus on my Z Achilles A5, and I want my Extend Plus to have good springs so that they can save my Z Achilles. And actually, this is like hypothetically because I don't have Z Achilles yet, but I have like a lot of other bays, and that was just an example. But yeah, there's so many Hasbro bases that are pretty bad, and you want to fix them with better parts, right? Customization. So also, it's kind of weird how they have the QR code on the instructions. Because what if you just throw out your instructions, you don't get the code? I don't really care because I don't play the burst app anymore, but still, like, I don't even know who even like looks at the instructions unless they're new. But like, yeah. But yeah, like Zenki said, Hasbro needs to address this issue. But yeah, I guess I kind of hope they do sparking, but I hope they do a burst legend so you can actually do other stuff. But if they don't make a legends, which they probably won't, um, here's now we're into this other section of this video. And hopefully they re-release stuff like the 3-disc, because they never made the 3-disc. And also make like stuff like planets and the around disc, all that kind of stuff. And maybe release like manga layers, like what's it called again? Balder. There's also another one I forgot the name of. There's also Shadow, Orichalcum and Shadow Amaterios. That'd be pretty cool to see with their own nice random combos. Hopefully they never do random boosters, because that's the one thing with Pro Series. They're cheaper, so easier to get. And they don't do random boosters, so you have to go through a whole random booster just to get the one bay you want. And people say Hasbro sucks when they're making something more easier to get. Really? Really? What kind of dumb... Anyway. And maybe they make an even cooler rail stadium. Like, they actually make anime-looking rails. I don't know how they can do that. Like, maybe they use some kind of technology to keep the bays on the rail and, like, slam down. That'd be pretty cool to see. That'd be a pretty futuristic device, but... Anyway, that'd be pretty cool to see. And then, like, they'd suck it up the rail and, like, kind of keep them on there. Like, some kind of motorized system. Cyclone? Yeah. Something like that. And, you know, like, they could do so much with Pro Series. Maybe, like, remake stuff like Valkyrie with a better variable, a better Storm Surprising with a better Unite, because that my Unite broke. Like, it didn't really break, it just, like, the rubber burnt off and, like, the plastic part of the tip cracked. So, yeah. And maybe they should have their own Pro Series exclusives. That'd be a pretty cool thing to see. If they remake Hasbro exclusives, like maybe a better Viper Hydrax, Balar and Gargoyle with metal. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. Like, you know, like the horn blade on Balar. That should be Balar, whatever. That should be metal, and part of the blades on Gargoyle. That'd be pretty cool to see if they were metal. Just some random suggestions. I don't care if they have metal or not, but like, or like even have Monster Ogre of rubber. Cause at first I didn't think they had rubber, but it kind of looked like it had rubber. But that'd be kind of cool to see, and maybe with a little bit of metal too. I'd like that. And yeah, maybe they can remake it into kind of like a Teratomi form, so then they can have the maybe they can like have the Retsu weight. That'd be pretty cool to see. And I'd like them to remake Wyvern maybe with an orbit, like an actual orbit, and an even better like orbit. Because they didn't release it with orbit, but like anyway. Or like some of the old layers that you didn't put metal on that don't really do well. Maybe you should do that. There's so much they can do with Pro Series, so I want to wait and see if they actually think about that kind of stuff. But yeah, or imagine they make like remakes, like Plastic Gen or Metal Gen remakes. That'd be pretty cool to see, because like you'd have like a Dish Bowl kind of stadium for like Classic, and you have like your Dragoon or something and all that. Or for Metal, you kind of have like a similar concept, but like something more significant, not significant. Something that kind of like complements or like references the Metal Series, like, you know, like Metal Series stadiums. And like, it'd be pretty cool if they remade Metal Series and like and made some cool stadiums based off of that. That'd be pretty cool to see. So my throat's kind of getting tired again. Maybe they should remake a Heaven Pegasus. Yeah, they call it Heaven Pegasus. Yeah. Or I want to see a Storm Pegasus for Hasbro. That'd be, again, I keep saying this, but that'd be pretty cool to see, because they never made what's it called again? not extreme. It never made a quick dash, or quick for that matter. So again, that'd be pretty cool to see. Or like remake an Engard for Metal. And actually, no, wait, they already did. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. This is why I don't like Pro Series, and this is my hopes for Pro Series. But I like Pro Series because like they give. I already told you like the whole easier to get and all that stuff, and they're still doing a kind of good job despite all their flaws. But bye, guys. This other section of this video is called My Hopes for Pro Series, but I know they're probably not gonna come true. So I want them to make re-release stuff. I want them to make string launchers. That'd be pretty cool. Like all the cool spring launchers. Sorry, did I say spring launchers? String launchers, what? I meant string launchers. Anyway, yeah, so, and they want them to, re-release old, products like Victory Valtryek, like, call it Victory, like, they should do a thing where they go back and they make, like, the Spike Stadium, they make the Claw Stadium, they make the Cyclone Stadium, which maybe they won't because they're already making a Cyclone type of stadium for Surge, so maybe you can use that. That'd be a pretty good video, and maybe Zenki will do that because he's pretty smart on how he makes his videos, so he might do that before I even get a chance to do that, so yeah. And, like, they should do, like, a team battle thing. Like, they always do, like, either a 2-bay set or a 6-bay set, which is usually at the end of a series. Maybe they should do, like, a team battle set, like, maybe 3-on-3, where you have a set of bays for, like, so, like, for the Spike Stadium, you have Valtryek, Kerbeus, like, Victory Valtryek, Kaiser Kerbeus, and, what's it called again? Dark Doomsizer versus Xeno Excalibur, Yegdrion, and Unlock Unicrest. Which is, so you're probably wondering, like, what do you mean Yegdrion and Unlock Unicrest? Well, if you're not familiar with the Scaratomi names, the original names before Hasbro renamed them were Yggdrasil, which is like a mythical tree that's like that changes your dimension or something. It's like it's pretty cool mythical tree. It was called Yggdrasil, and then there's also Unlock Unicorn, which is obviously a unicorn, but they changed it to Unicrest. So yeah, they changed it to Uber Unicrest. And the other one to then Yggdrasil to Yugen Yedrion. So the Pro Series name would just like change the first like the release name to the Karatomi one, and just keep the base name. So like whatever the Hasbro version is, but yeah, you understand how Pro Series works. So yeah, I don't need to explain it, but and I also hope they do like a really cool double-decker stadium. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, what about the Battle Tower? The Battle Tower, it was a pretty nice concept, but it also sucked because the plastic was so cheap. My friends broke. Like, it literally broke off, like, the stadium, like the whole battling, the battle ring. It's broken. And then, I'm confused why they gave it, what's it called again? Noctimus, when in the anime, it was Calzar that was battling Vault in the Battle Tower. So what? And even not, and people were mad that they gave Noctimus the stock combo, but like it's the stock. I mean, not this. Yeah, well, it is a stock combo, but like the anime combo. But it is the anime combo. So what's the big deal? But hopefully people are not mad that they gave Eclipse Genesis their own stock combo instead of the anime and instead of the Karatomi version. Hopefully people are not complaining after they got mad about Noctimus. But anyway, yeah, better Battle Tower that looks more like the anime. Yeah,